Hi guys, welcome back to Rose and Jones and welcome to my little world of perfumes. So today I'm just filming a really quick video. It's a bit of 5 minutes of fun sort of video. I'm meant to be cleaning actually, but my imagination's going for it today and I just fancy doing something a little bit different, a little bit of fun. It's such a beautiful day outside. It's a spring day. You can see the sun's out. It's really pretty out there. During one of my daydreams, I was thinking about the house of Zoologist. And I was wondering about what their next fragrance might be. Now, although I haven't got a zoologist, I have said before how much I love the house. I think the concepts are so beautiful. I would love to own one. I'm still looking for one that works for me. And it's just fun thinking about what the next animal might be that the house will come out with. Now, obviously, Zoologist, for those that aren't familiar, it's a niche brand that makes fragrances that mimic the environment of an animal. And there are a lot of animals in the line now. And each one is representation of the animal's environment, and they're done so cleverly and so uniquely, and the bottles are just exquisite and beautiful. So I was wondering what the next one might be. My husband's got a small holding, and on the small holding we've actually got a couple of peacocks, and they are so exquisitely beautiful. Their names are Periwinkle and Prince, and they're very tame, and they just look majestic and absolutely beautiful, and the colours in their plumage is unbelievable. When you see it in person, it's not just this vivid blue, it's iridescent. So depending on the angle and depending on the light, a peacock's plumage will change slightly, and it kind of changes from this bright electric blue, a teal, and then into an indigo, and it's just stunning. And there are actually there's 3 species of peacock, and the one I'm going to focus on today is the Indian blue. That's the one that most people are familiar with. A bit of a hint, but I might actually fancy a fragrance called Peacock. Let's see what happens. But of course, if it's any copyright issues, I can take this video down. I hope not, because it is literally just for fun. And if you're wondering why I've got these 4 fragrances in front of me, they will become relevant. Let's kick things off with the environment of the peacock. So of course, the Indian blue comes from India. So straight away, we're going to be looking at an Indian environment. Of course, I'd also love to include the colour in this fragrance somehow. How would you smell blue? So the reason I've got these 4 fragrances in front of me is because in my little imagination land, I feel these smell blue in some way, in very different ways. So whether it's because of the arrangement of notes or the nuance, or for some reason to me smell blue. So starting with Eclat d'Arpage, there's wisteria, and there is also lilac in here, and that I believe is giving us this lovely blue floral aspects of this. It's really soft, so that is giving us blue. This one, of course, is predominantly iris and violet, and you definitely get the beautiful blue powdery flower in this one. Oud Satin Mood, again, this is a violet heavy, not predominantly violet, but there is a heavy violet note in here, and that has a blueness. It has I've said before, it smells like a dark blue rose. This blue lazuli, because this to me, this is the scent I think would be the most similar to what I want to try and come up with for peacock. This one is powdery and blue. There's actually no blue florals in it, but the scent arrangement in here is the closest to what I feel could smell like peacock. So with that bit of inspiration, we're going to create our blueness with the notes of violet. We're going to use definitely the wisteria and lilac that we've got in this one. And I think we could add a touch of iris as well. So those gorgeous blue florals are going to be the tribute to the beautiful blue. So next I want to focus on spices, and spices to me really do encompass that beautiful environment of India. There are so many spices we could include in this, but the ones I specifically enjoy is going to be cardamom, cinnamon, anise, and also poppy seed. You don't often find poppy seed in fragrance. Whenever you get one of those lovely fresh rolls from a bakery and they've got poppy seeds, that's quite a distinct smell. I think it would add a nice bit of interest in this fragrance, so we're going to throw in some poppy seeds as well. I think some beautiful woods would really give it some base, and there's some certain woods that I love, and I'm going to include ebony wood because it's got that kind of, I don't know, just that dark smoothness. I love cedar, so we're going to throw in some cedar, and because this fragrance is Indian inspired as well, we're going to throw in some Indian rosewood. I think it'd be nice to also include some violet leaf in here just to give it a touch of green and also to amp up the violet aspect. So I'm thinking we need just a touch of fruit in here, just a touch, not too much. Like something that is actually relevant to India. So I have decided to choose the papaya fruit, which I actually think is delicious. I love papaya, especially in the morning on cereal. Really lovely, kind of smooth, not too sweet, just a lovely fragrance, a little bit of juiciness. Now, honestly, I don't have any idea how to make a perfume, and you know, in my imagination land, that to me would make a beautiful fragrance that I feel would mimic the environment of a peacock, also paying tribute to its beautiful blue plumage. I'm just kicking myself now because I've got peacock feathers in my other room. Why on earth didn't I include them in this video? And I'm not refilming. Oh, I almost forgot to add a really important part of this whole concept, the visual representation of the bottle. How can I forget that? The juice has to be blue. I mean, of course it has to be blue. We have a squid, of course, which came in that beautiful vivid blue. But I'm thinking perhaps the juice can be a little bit more of a teal. Of course, you'd have your beautiful peacock designed at the front with its gorgeous ensemble, you know, in posh clothing. It would look just absolutely splendid, wouldn't it? So I hope Zoologist doesn't mind me having this 5 minutes of fun. What do you think of my peacock concept? Would you wear it? Would you enjoy wearing this fragrance? So we made it to the end, and we made it with the peacock feather. So that is all from me. I wish you all a fantastic day. I hope you're all well and staying safe, and I shall see you all again on my next one. Take care. Bye. Ow.